Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release crochet tutorials and free patterns. And today I'm bringing to you this beautiful little velvet bow slide for your hair. It's so pretty, it's so delicate, and it's perfect for the colder months. And as always, the free pattern will be available on my blog, selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the description box. So for this project, I used velvet yarn. This is what I have left of it. So this is Bernat velvet yarn, and I think it's considered a chunky yarn, and it is 100% polyester, I believe. I will be linking all of the materials in the description box, so don't worry. And this is the pink shade. So you will also be needing a 7mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, some darning thread and a darning needle, and a little slide to sew on to the project if you are making a slide for your hair. And as I said, I will be linking all of the materials that I used in the description box, so don't worry. As always, I will be using US terms with British terms in brackets. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And without further ado, I'm just going to jump into the tutorial. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, you will be taking your velvet yarn, make a slip knot like so, pop your hook through and tighten. And now we are going to be chaining 21 in the rounds. So to do this, I have a little trick. So chain 1, 2, 3, 4. And once you've completed your fourth chain, take your hook out of the chain, pop it through the first chain. Okay, so I've popped the hook through the first chain like so, and making sure you don't twist your yarn, which you shouldn't because there's only 4 chains. You've popped your hook through the last chain in the first chain, carry on chaining, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and just carry on until you have 21 chains in total. Okay, so I've chained 21. As you can see, I'm going to pull this through, and this creates a chain that's not been twisted. And so now we are going to be adding our rows. So to begin, chain 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as our first half double crochet that goes with this first chain. Now go into the next chain with a half double crochet. So to create a half double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go in to the next chain, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through all 3 loops. Now go into the next chain like so, and just place a half double crochet. So just go ahead and place a half double crochet into each and every chain across until you reach the end of this round. Okay, so I've reached the end of the round, as you can see, and to close off this round, I'm simply going to be slip stitching through the chain 2 at the beginning. And now we are simply going to be doing round 2. So for round 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as our first half double crochet, and just go into each stitch across like so with a half double crochet. And This is very simple, as you can see. And so just repeat these stitches, and then once you reach the end of this round, once again just slip stitch through the top of the chain 2, and repeat this process until you have 5 rounds in total. Okay, so I've done the 5 rounds, as you can see, and what I am going to be doing now is slip stitching through the last loop like so to close off this last round. And what you are going to be doing is sewing in all your loose ends before we carry on with this project. So this is what I've got, and we are going to be placing this to the side. And now we are going to be crocheting this part. So for this part, take your yarn and make a slip knot like so, and go ahead and pop your hook through and tighten. And now we are going to be chaining 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and once we've chained 5, we are going to be placing a half double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So count 1, 2, 3, go ahead and place a half double crochet into this, and now place a half double crochet into each and every chain across. And we should have 4 half double crochets in total, because obviously the first chain 2 counts as a half double crochet. Now chain 1, turn your work, and this simply counts as a turning chain. Now place a half double crochet inside the first chain, and inside each and every stitch, inside each and every stitch across, including the chain 2 from the previous row. And now for the next row, you are going to be chaining 1, turn your work, and place a half double crochet into the stitch, and just simply repeat this. Place a half double crochet into each and every stitch across, and just repeat this process until you have 19 rows in total. So this is the finished result with this, and now we are going to be sewing the project together. So to begin, we are going to be creating the bow shape, and so to do this we are going to be using some yarn, and wrap your yarn around the bow and tighten with a knot, and make sure this is centered. So just go ahead and center this. Okay, so now that we've tied this, we are going round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've gone round this knot 20 times, and I am going to be creating a knot at the back, so just go around as many times as you want. Okay, so now that we've done that, we are going to be taking this part and folding it like so. So we are folding this part like so, and then placing the bow over like this, and we are going to be turning it around and sewing this part in. Okay, so to sew this part in, as you can see, I'm using a loose end for now with my tapestry needle, and I am not going through the whole project, if that makes sense. I'm just sewing the back part to this part like so. So I'll just let you do this. I am using my loose end. I should have told you, I forgot to say prior, but you can very much leave a longer tail to sew this part in, if that makes any sense, to avoid any fiddling around. So this is what I'm doing. So I'll let you do this, and then I'll get back to you. And this is what we have. So I finished sewing this in and sewing in my loose ends, and this is what I have. Obviously I'm going to rearrange it, but now I'm going to show you how to sew the slide onto the project. Okay, so I've popped my darning thread into the darning needle. I've got my little slide. I'm going to flip this over, and I am going to be sewing the slide in to the project, so like this. And again, I am going to be very delicate. I'm just going to be sewing the slide delicately to the back, so I'm not going to go through the whole project, if that makes sense. I am going to be doing this very gently and a lot because for example, I have very thick hair, and so there will be a lot of pressure on this slide. So I'm going to go over this quite a lot. I mean, stitch it in really well, and I'm going to be repeating this process on the other side. So just go ahead and repeat this process on the other side if you can. Yes, and then I'll get back to you. So this is the end result. I've sewed on the clip. I'm so happy about this. It's such a pretty project. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.